Hello everybody, I'm Gizmo161286 and welcome back. So I had a bit of extra time on my hands recently, so I thought why not get out another video really. Got very lucky during this current season. In one of the key cards I managed to pull out a duplicate Vanguard, which gave me just enough money, or gold I should say, to get a Bourrasque. So with that being the main tank that I actually wanted for this season, I was like, right, getting that straight away. Love sort of mobile tanks. Haven't even played the Stone Cold, so sort of comparing this to Stone Cold I can't do for you. But just sort of the mobility and the sort of cam efficiency on this tank is what kind of got me really interested really in it, and just having a two-shot just seemed like it would be a nice fun tank to play. So obviously we're on Cliff here. I've only played up until this point probably about 10 to 15 games in it. Been using the crew, 9-skill crew in this, just because I know that everyone has said about the gun handling, and yeah, that's really bad when you're looking at like base for like, I think it's 3.3 seconds aim time. Yeah, the gun handling is really bad. So one thing I did notice is that you're not going to really be able to just go. You can YOLO in it obviously, but you'd have to get so close, I feel, to the other tanks, because otherwise your shots are just going to miss constantly. It's not as if you can go around like you do in light tanks normally and try and get the odd shot popping here and off and everywhere. It just doesn't really work. So what I did do for the equipment, what I will say, is I took off the targeted info, because for me personally, I just don't see any benefit to how I play the game. It just doesn't really benefit me. I find just giving me an outline reticle behind something. I don't know. You still get all your information come up to you regardless. So yeah, I don't really understand it. So I took that off, put on a cam net just to boost the cam, because obviously it's such a good camo rating factor already. Then everything else, you obviously can't put a rammer, so it's just gun lane drive, vents, and stabilizer, just everything to help get that reload and aim time down. So yeah, as you can see, we're on Cliff. Really hate this map. It's just, yeah, I just hate it for various reasons. Main one being I never really seem to do that well on it. I don't know. I don't know. Can't explain it. But if I am in a quick tank, I will always try to get up to the top of this lighthouse where we are now. Gives a nice view range over the whole map. And when you've got sort of the spotting or cam efficiency, it generally tends to work out a bit better than maybe what it would in a lower tier. Trying to spot things up, you can spot things up for yourself. You are susceptible to shots from the middle though, if people are down behind there, as you've just seen, so it's not as if you can just sit there and just snipe away freely. Especially the team have got artillery, so they do like to pump rounds up here as well, so you do have to be careful, but it's a really nice vantage point to get some snipes off. And that's kind of what I found with this tank, is it's not a run and gun tank, it is just a very mobile, try and get into a position where you can get crossfire in, because when you do hit things, it is a really nice, nice roll on that. If you get the two shots off, you sort of average, I guess, about 200 over the two shots if they are penning, sort of close to that 650, 700. So it is nice. So again, we've taken down pretty much what was in front of us. The other team is sort of still stalled in the 1-2 line, so we kind of know that those tanks for the Reds are still around by there, so we want to get by here, try and spot out whatever else we've got. Just hopefully get some shots now into the tanks that have camped down here, in behind, really, some nice easy shots. Try and spot anything up for artillery. And I don't know if you've noticed, is that earlier on there was a Wraith that we saw pretty early on, around about the E3, E4 kind of line. He's still there. He's not spotted up at the minute. I don't actually know what he is doing, but no one's spotted him up. And he's going to be a bit of a well, he's been a bit of a pain all game. I'm pretty sure he's already put 2 rounds into me from that position. Oh, there you go. He's come back up on the map now. So he's in what looks like E3, towards E3, E4. So that's the one tank that even myself had forgotten. I thought he would have died being where he was, but he hasn't. And sort of being a bit too tunnel visioned on what's going on there now. Trying to take out that other tank. I think it was a Sergeant Slaughter variant. He spots us up, and my thought is, oh, I am literally a paper tank. Anything's gonna pen me. I don't want that to happen. So rush over, get behind this rock, hope that he kind of forgets or doesn't realise that, you know, I was there. And I know he's going to want to look over the top because that's just what you do when you go to that area. So wait for the reload. Hopefully he's forgotten. Pop around. I know he's looking sideways now because he's not targeting me. Get 2 nice auto-locked shots in there. And being a bit of a scrub, you'll see why that doesn't always work. Which is poor play by me. You really should learn to aim some more shots, really, just to, because it could have ended very, very badly for me, but luckily it doesn't. Slight spoiler alert. So now he's turning around. Like I say, we fired those 2 shots again. It was auto locked, and because he was actually now looking at us, they both bounce. So really should have aimed those ones on his lower plate. And now he is kind of, he knows, you know, he wants to push on us now. He knows he's probably got a good chance to bounce some rounds, because like I say, the gun handling and stuff isn't best on this tank. I don't know why he came out so broadside there. Seemed a bit of a mistake. So we managed to get another 2 into him now, and he's literally a 1-shot for us. So after that, feeling a bit confident again. Just want to wait behind this rock. Hopefully, because of the speed of this tank, whatever way he comes around, I can hopefully try and sort of flank whatever way he's going to come. So as we push out, nearly reloaded, he sets us on fire, and I'm like, oh, great, this was going to be a really good game, and we're about to die. But luckily, as you've just seen, Artie comes in, takes the kill, and actually saves me at the same time by doing that. So we managed to get MVP, which is always nice. Nice, you know, over 5k pure damage, just over 1,000 assists. So yeah, just a really nice game. Unfortunately, no golden arches on that one. People have been getting some stonker of games, so it's going to be probably really hard to, at least for myself, to get those golden arches. Yeah, have a look at the tank. Hope you've enjoyed the video, and see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.